Chaos in the kitchen, heat rising, a pot roaring on the stove, a bag waiting to explode with flavor. Crab legs, lobster, shrimp, mussels. Then the twist, salted cod with bold Italian power. This is no ordinary boil. This is fire versus sea, tradition versus legacy. And tonight, only the strongest flavor survives. This bold dish begins 48 hours earlier when the cod goes into soak. Pre-cooked crab legs, lobster tails, tiger shrimps, mussels, rehydrated cod, tiny mixed potatoes, corn on a cob, andouille sausage. Time to clean the shellfish. Now let's clean the mussels. Pull off the beard, scrape away any barnacles, and rinse them under cold water until they are spotless. Now I clean the tiger shrimp. With a sharp knife, I slide under the shell. I cut it open and remove the vein. We sure don't want to eat that. Afterwards, I will peel the shell off the shrimp while leaving the tail. And then I will give them a quick rinse in cold water. For the lobsters, I snip off the tiny legs or claws, a dramatic goodbye. Unless you want to keep them. Then they can stay and enjoy the show. Then with scissors, I cut through the top shell. Then I turn the lobster over and cut the bottom as well. With a sharp knife, I cut the lobster in half and check if there's any dirt or grit and remove it. Ingredients for the boil seasoning: 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of chopped onions, 4 to 6 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning, 4 tablespoons of smoked paprika, 900 ml each of chicken and vegetable broth, which I'll pour into a tall pot. I also add enough water to bring the pot 3/4 full. I also add a 1/4 cup of all-purpose food seasoning. This will enhance the flavor of the broth. Next, I add the mixed boil seasoning to the pot and give it a good stir. Bring to a boil. Once the water comes to a boil, I add the corn on the cob. And I also add the mini mixed potatoes. I pour in the juice of 2 lemons. These are the lemon halves I squeezed earlier, and the other 2 are the ones I seasoned with oregano. I add also 8 cloves of garlic, a few bay leaves, 2 onions cut in half. Give it a good stir and bring it to a boil. After 7 minutes, I remove the corn on the cob and set it aside. Afterwards, I gently add the cod into the broth, letting it settle into all those beautiful flavors we've been building. After a good 15 minutes, the potatoes are ready to come out. The cod doesn't take long. It's ready in just 8 minutes. At this point, I reserve 4 cups of broth. Let's cook the andouille sausage. In a frying pan, I add 1/4 cup of olive oil and 1 stick of butter and let it melt. And add the andouille sausage and let it get golden brown. Let's get ready the seasoning for the sauce. The next ingredients are the seasoning for the sauce. I'm starting with 4 tablespoons of smoked paprika. This gives the sauce a deep, smoky warmth, a rich red color, and a gentle heat that ties all the flavors together. Next, I add 2 tablespoons of dried chopped onions. They bring a gentle sweetness and a savory depth that melts right into the sauce. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Next, I add 3 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. This brings that bold southern kick, a mix of heat, herbs, and smoky depth that wakes up the whole sauce and gives the boil its signature flavor. And finally, a touch of lemon pepper. It adds brightness, a little zest, and a clean lift to the sauce. Give it a good stir to bring all those flavors together. Let's go back to the sausage. Look at that andouille sausage, perfectly golden brown, and now it's time to take it out and set it aside. In the same frying pan where the sausage cooked, I add 4 chopped onions. I let them cook until they're tender and soak up all the flavor the sausage left behind. Now it's the perfect moment to add the 2 chopped garlic bulbs. Yes, 2. And instantly the aroma starts perfuming the whole kitchen. And if you're worried about extra fat, I'm sorry. This recipe isn't for you. Yes, there are 8 sticks of butter in total, counting the one that kissed the sausage. And now for the twist, the capers. Tiny, salty troublemakers that take this sauce from to, oh, hello, who invited you? And now for that hit of powerful seasoning, the moment everything wakes up and the sauce finds its voice. Give it a good stir, and this is the moment all those wild flavors collide and the sauce comes alive. Now it's time to pour in the 4 cups of broth I set aside. The moment everything deepens and the whole kitchen starts to smell like a true southern feast. Oh my, here comes the explosion. This clam juice hits the pot and the whole boil blows wide open with pure ocean power. Let's prepare the boil bags. First thing first, I placed the corn on the cob and the potatoes right at the bottom of the bag. Oh yes, a good ladle of that seafood boil sauce right over the corn and potatoes. Give them the love they deserve. Next up, lobster tails. They slide right in like the stars of the show. Now for the mussels. The moment they hit the heat, they'll open up like treasure chests of the sea. And now the shrimps. Look at them sliding in, taking their time, settling right in before the crab legs. Yes, the crab legs are already in the bag. And no, I didn't film that part. But trust me, they are in there ready to soak up every drop of that spicy, buttery goodness. And now the cod, my little twist in this whole boil. It goes right in, bringing that unexpected Italian touch that makes this pot truly amazing. Now that we got all the surf components in, it's time to bring in some turf. The andouille sausage with all that Cajun spice, ready to kick this boil up a notch. Once the seafood's in with the buttery garlic Cajun sauce, give the bag a gentle massage so everything gets coated. Bake at 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius for 25-30 minutes. And there it is, our seafood boil. Bold, messy, and absolutely irresistible. A little Cajun, a little Italian, and a whole lot of love. Our recipe ends here, my friends, but the story doesn't. Stay with me until the end. There's something from my life I want to share with you today. I was only days old when winter still passed its cold breath against the windows of Lausanne. And yet inside that small room there was warmth, the warmth of family, of faith, of generations gathered around a new-born soul. My parents, young and far from home, held the old Italian belief that a child should be baptized quickly, so heaven would recognize and protect them. Wrapped in white, soft as a prayer, they carried me into the arms of tradition. Both of my grandmothers were there. Two women from two different corners of Italy, standing together in a foreign land, united by love for the same tiny child. My maternal grandmother held me close, her hands steady and sure, because she was not only my nonna, she became my godmother, the first guardian of my soul. Beside her stood my father's best friend, the man he trusted like a brother, chose to be my godfather, to guide me, protect me, and stand beside me in spirit as I grow. Together they formed a circle around me, a circle of women and men who would shape my life in ways I could not yet understand. And that's a little piece of my story, my friends. Come back for the next recipe and the next chapter of my life. Ciao!